Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemi and I'm a Nigerian who recently immigrated to Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and I make videos about my life here in Canada, settling down. I also share tips about how to migrate to Canada and also some useful tips for newcomers to Canada. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for always doing this every single time. I love you guys, okay? I really do. Okay, like I said, I'm a new immigrant and I've been here for up to what now? More than 6 months, going to more than 6 months, and I've been sharing videos about my life here in Canada, settling into Canada. I've also been sharing I've shared some of my relocation tips. I'm sharing tips for newcomers who are also planning to come into Canada. So if that is something that interests you, if that is something you want to know more about, if that is something that, you've been doing a lot of research about, then you're in the right place. So please go back to some of my previous videos, go and watch them. You might find something that will be useful to you. And also don't forget to, while you watch, drop a comment, give me a thumbs up, drop a like in the the like section there, the thumbs up. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and of course turn on your post notifications so that whenever there's a new video, you'll be the first to be alerted. So thank you so much, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that has to do with money, right? I'm sure you guys can read already from the title of this video, but then I'm talking about benefits. I'm talking about some silent benefits that are available to newcomers, but they are not announced right there. So I already dropped a video some months ago. I did a video and I shared with you benefits that are available to newcomers. I talked about the childcare benefits, the GST and HST credit, and all of those monetary benefits that are given to you by CRA, by the government, right? But then in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some additional benefits. So this is going to be like an update to that video. So I'm going to be talking about some additional benefits. Some you already know, some you do not know about because they are not out there like that, or else, unless you're looking for them, okay? So let's get right into the video of today because I'm about to give you some very useful information right there, okay? So please don't forget to like this video. As a matter of fact, please like it now, okay? Turn on your post notifications, subscribe if you are yet to, and all of the good stuff. Just keep bringing it in, okay? Hey lovelies, I have a good news for you. Do you live in Winnipeg and do you offer home-based services such as hair and makeup, photography and videography, and other home-based services? Then guess what? You have a chance to win one of $200 Visa gift cards. Yes, a whole $100 Visa gift card, and it is just as simple as ABC. All you need to do is refer someone to sign up on the Hubble Marketplace platform. To qualify for this, log into your Hubble platform. At the right top corner of the platform, select Invite New Members. Yes, just that. And then enter the email address of the person you'd like to invite. Drop a personal message for that person to let them know that it is from you. And that's it, guys. Send your invitation and your invited person will get an email invitation in their email address. It is very important for you to note that both of you must have completed your profile, including selecting a payment method. Yes, very important. Select a payment method. Good luck. So, welcome back, guys. I have my phone here because I already wrote some things down. I have some things here and I do not want to miss out any information, and also to be sure that I'm not mixing things together because these benefits, there's quite a lot of them. So the first one I'm going to be talking about today is the employment and income assistance. So now, what is the employment and income assistance and who is eligible to get this? Now, the employment and income assistance is a non-taxable money or non-taxable financial help that is given to Manitobans who have no other way to support themselves or their families. Now, this money is usually given to help support people who either singles or families that are not able to, meet up with their basic needs, maybe food, clothing, and all of that. And this money, like I said, and now let me give like a summary for all of the benefits I'm going to be talking today. All of them have the same, or most of the benefits have the same general requirements, right? They have to check your annual income, how much the family makes, number of people in the family. Those are the things that usually determine how much the government gives in these benefits, okay? But for the employment and income assistance that is given. Now, I should also let you know that I'm speaking for Manitoba now. I did more intensive research on the province of Manitoba. So please know that most of this information is applicable to Manitoba. So if you are coming to Manitoba or you are in Manitoba and you do not know about these things, then this is useful for you. Okay, so for employment and income assistance, you need to go to their office to make like an intake assessment. They need to do an intake assessment on you to check how much you're eligible for. Also, one of the things they also do is to help you to get a job for those who do not have a job yet. So if you are someone who also has, if it's someone who also has a form of disability, and income assistance applies to them. So it is both for single persons, it's for married people, it's for people with disability. And this money, like I said, is supposed to help you to cover cost of food, clothing, household needs, and also for people who are yet to find this job. They help you and support you to find a job. So like I said, also eligibility is that you're a resident of that province, in this case Manitoba, and some other things also will be checked, like the number of people in your family, that's the family size, your how much you even have, your income, and all those things to determine how much you be getting, or how much is applicable for you to get. Of course, those monies are usually credited monthly. So that is for the employment and income assistance. I hope you got my point on that. I'm going to, I'm just going to be putting the link for each of those benefits in the description box. So if you're someone who is looking for employment and income assistance, go check that one in the description box. Okay, so the next benefit I'm going to be talking about, which also is how but most people do not know about, is the rent assist. Now, what is the rent assist? The rent assist most times comes with the employment and income assistance. So someone who applies for employment and income assistance, in most cases, will also get the rent assist, because they assume that you do not have enough money to even get food, let alone paying for the house bill. Now, for rent assist, it is not just someone who has or who is getting employment and income assistance that can apply for rent assist. Also, newcomers to the province, to Manitoba to be precise now, people who are low-income earners, and depending also on the number of family. So for rent assist, all you need to do is to fill a form. You can do this online. You're supposed to fill a form. In that form, they will require some specific information. If you're a family, they want to know your childcare benefits summary. That is, if you're getting childcare benefit, what's the childcare benefit summary? They'll get information of your house, your lease agreement, to be sure that you are even living in an apartment, right? They want to check your lease agreement, how much you pay monthly. They'll get the details of your landlord, and they will also get your direct deposit information, because the money is going to be credited directly into your account about the last week of the month against the next month's rent. You know that the month's rent are usually charged on the first of the new month. For example, you applied for rent assist, and then for January, for example, they are going to pay you your rent assist for January in the last week of December. I hope that clears it up. Okay, so like I said, rent assist is going to be calculated based on your family income, based on the rent also that you're paying, and all of those things, and it's usually paid by the government, in this case the province of Manitoba. I hope you understand me. So if you are new to Manitoba, if you are new to Winnipeg, the province of I'm talking about Manitoba generally. If you are new to Manitoba, just go to, like I said, I'm going to be putting the link so you can apply for a rent assist, and if you are eligible, you're gonna get the money. Okay, and usually it takes within 6 weeks to 8 weeks for them to process the payment. So if you know that you do not have if you know that you are not able to pay the next rent, then you should have applied a lot earlier, because it takes a longer time, about a month to 2 months, for them to process the payment. Okay, all right. Usually also the payment is going to be backdated to when you applied. Okay, so that they pay you like the arrears of the months that you've applied for. I hope you get my point. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so the next benefit I'm going to be talking about is called Win Pass. Now, this Win Pass is actually specific to Winnipeg. Yes, we're talking about Manitoba, but this is specific to Winnipeg, and it's called Win Pass. Win Pass is just Winnipeg Pass. You know that Usually if you're going to use the bus transit, you have to get a card and you have to make a payment. And if you've been doing this, you know that the payment that you usually make is a certain amount, on average $103 every month. Now, if you're someone who is a low income earner, or you just arrived in Canada, person 64 years or lower that has that are not able to meet up with this monthly, or rather they are not able to meet up with this cost of transportation, then they can apply for the WIN pass. Now, the application is usually done per family. So when you do the application for your family, everyone in that family who requires a card is going to be given a 50% discount monthly, or a 50% discount on the cost of transportation. So like I said, usually if you want to buy a month pass for your daily job, or if you go to job every day and you want to buy a month pass, you know, you normally pay $106 for your monthly pass. But if you apply for the WIN pass, okay, you then it's going to be slashed by 50%, and you only be paying $53 every month. I hope you get my point. So that is where WIN pass comes into play, and it's also one of those benefits that not everyone knows about. So if you're in Winnipeg already and you do not know about this, I think there's also, now you know, okay, there's also a subsidized rate for students, refugees and all of that. So if you're a student and also in Winnipeg, or you're in Manitoba, I'm sure this is going to be applying to most of the provinces, I guess. So for students, I know for most of these things, students have like a subsidized rate, okay? So if you're a student also, you should also get a subsidized rate on your bus pass, okay? Okay guys, so the next benefit, or the next low-key benefit that I want to talk about, is the childcare subsidy, childcare or daycare subsidy. Now childcare or daycare, now like I said again, I'm speaking of Manitoba, childcare or daycare can go as much as $500 to as high as $900 every month per child, right? Because it also depends on the age of the child, the number of hours you are spending in daycare and all of that. So my point is that the government also gives a kind of subsidy for anyone who puts their child in a licensed daycare. Now, they are licensed daycare, they are unlicensed daycare. They are licensed daycare, they are funded by the government. Now, the licensed daycare they are funded by the government are regulated by the government. That is, the government says how much they should charge per child. Now, if you choose to take your child to such a kind of licensed daycare, you're also eligible to, get some sort of subsidy to, alleviate the cost of childcare. So I'm going to, at a later time, do like a broader topic or a broader video on daycare and childcare, especially for Manitoba. I'm most likely going to be focusing on Manitoba because I'm in the province of Manitoba, okay? So my point is that there's also a childcare subsidy. So if you want your child to go to a childcare, you want your child to go to a daycare, then I will advise you go to one of those daycare that is being funded or that are receiving a grant from the government, okay, from that province, from the government of Manitoba in this case. So that way you are eligible to get, the subsidy, or you're able to get a subsidized government plan for your child's daycare. And subsidized government plan is intended to go to as low as $10 per day, okay? I know there's a projection where they want to reduce the daily fare or the daily rate of childcare, of daycare, to up to $10 per month by 2026. So if you're one who just got to Canada and you want your child to go to childcare, please make sure you go to the licensed one. There's also a list of the licensed daycare on the Government of Manitoba website, so you can check that out to learn about the licensed daycare, okay? At this point, please let me remind you not to forget to like this video, okay? Like it, subscribe, drop a comment in the comment section, turn on your post notifications, all of the good stuff, all of it all together. Please make sure you do them all at once, okay? Thank you. All right, guys. So the next one I want to talk about is the Canada Dental Plan. Now, the Canada Dental Plan was introduced around late 2022, the late 2022, right? And the purpose of the plan is to help eligible families who are earning less than $90,000. I feel that's a lot of money, though. But the point is to help families who are earning less than $90,000 to, cover the cost of dental, to cover the dental plan, or to cover the cost of dental for their children. And children eligible are from 12 years below, okay, and who do not have like a separate health delta insurance plan and all of that. So the money can range from $260 to $390 and to $650 per child. And this money is paid twice per period. That is, you can get this money just twice in a year. Now, like I said, for other ones, you have to meet the eligibility. You're earning less than $90,000 in a year, and you have a child within this age range, okay? So if you're someone, you have a child with, I know this because I even recently took my daughter to, to the dentist, and I had to cough out maybe about, I think almost about $100, right? Because then I hadn't applied for the Canada dental plan. Now I know I have to apply for that. I just wish that they had it for adults, but I think it's just for children. But thankfully, most of the employers also have a dental plan for their employees, right? So that kind of covers for the adults, and while the government covers for the children, I think it's a good thing. So if you're someone, you have kids, please go and apply for the Canada dental plan, so you get subsidized rates on dental care for your children, because I think that's one of the most expensive health service that you can pay for, right? Thank you. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is the one-time housing top-up. Now, this also was newly introduced late last year, late 2022, around December 2022. It's a one-time top-up, non-taxable top-up of up to $500 that is supposed to help residents to alleviate the cost of housing. Yes, this is a top up that is also actually going to close Friday, March 31, 2023. This video is coming out in January, so you have quite ample time to apply for this before March 31, 2023, when this is going to close. It's easy to apply. You can apply online on the Government of Canada website, CRA website, or you can also apply through the phone. They actually make it that easy for you to apply through the phone. Now, this is not specific to Manitoba, it's Canada-wide, okay? And it's everyone is supposed to get, or everyone who is eligible is supposed to get up to $500 in a one-time payment, just to alleviate the cost of housing and also help relieve residents on the cost of housing. So if you haven't heard about this before, now you know about it, and now is the opportunity for you to apply before the deadline. It takes you just about, I have applied also, right? I've applied. I don't waste time on things like this, okay? So it takes you just about, I think, in the average 5-6 minutes to apply, and then they tell you that you've successfully applied, and the money is going to be credited into your account, direct deposit. If you have a direct deposit set up already, it's going to be credited as a direct deposit. If you do not have, then a check is going to be sent to your mailbox. Okay, yeah. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the registered education. It's called RESP, Registered Education Savings Plan. It's a plan where you save towards your child's future, your child's future academics, your child's future education, college, higher institution. Now, it's a savings plan, and it's also a benefit because the government matches up what you put into the account, and the money just stays there. It's non-withdrawable. There are conditions to which you can withdraw. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to all these things so that you can also read them up. I'm just giving you the tips so you are aware of these things, okay? Yeah. All right. So like I said, the RESP works where you open an account in the bank of your choice for your wards, and then you put some money into it, and the government also puts some money into it for the future of your child. So that is the RESP. Hope you're enjoying this video this far. If you're enjoying, of course, like I said, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section and say I am enjoying. In fact, type it out. I am enjoying this, okay? Now, the next one I want to talk about, this is also very specific to Winnipeg, is the Winnipeg Leisure subsidy. Now, the city of Winnipeg has a leisure guide, or rather they have a leisure activity that they roll out throughout the 4 seasons, throughout winter, throughout fall, spring, and summer. Now, these activities ranges from swimming to ice skating to singing to dancing. So many activities depending on the age group and depending on the one you want to do. Cooking, photography, and all of that. For children, they also have some for adults. I myself have signed my daughter up on one of the activities. So the activity depends on the time of the year. For example, because it's winter, ice skating, they have hockey, they have all of these activities, which usually you will pay for, right? It's just some sort of fun and recreational activities for kids so that they balance school and, fun, right? Go to school and have fun. Now, the juicy part to this is that these recreational activities are also subsidized. But it's so unfortunate that I already paid before I found it that, oh wow, I could actually apply for a subsidized one. Okay, so now, like I said, whichever activity you choose to go for, whether swimming or dancing, ballet, and all of this, you can actually apply for a subsidized one. So just like in other cases, you apply, they check your eligibility, and if you're eligible for this, you're going to have to pay a reduced amount. Let me give an example. For ballet, I paid $88, but if I had applied, I would have paid like a really lesser amount for ballet. Okay, so that is about the Winnipeg Leisure Guide, or the Winnipeg Leisure Activity. So if you're in Winnipeg and you have kids and they are not signed up for any activities, go and check it out. I'm going to put it, like I said, in the description box. Your kids should, also participate in one of it. That's one thing I just love. I'm digressing now. I love about the city because there are so many activities. The kids get to have fun. There's a whole lot of space that they don't know what to use for, right? And there's a whole lot of leisure activities for the kids, also for adults. There's photography for adults. There's cooking for adults. There's like a whole lot of things, okay? So if you're someone who likes something like this, then you should definitely take advantage of it, okay? So thank you so much for staying tuned and watching this video till this end. I think I've been able to cover some of and all of the eating benefits that I was able to find out that happens in the province of Manitoba. And I think I also mentioned one, which is the Canada Dental Plan and the housing top up. I know that is Canada wide, okay? So check my description box to get a link to all of these benefits that I talked about, okay, if you want to take advantage of it. So thank you so much for watching this video till this part. Please drop a comment in the comment section if you're already in Canada, right, and there is a benefit that you're enjoying that I didn't talk about. Please let us drop in the comment section so we can get other people aware also, so that they can take advantage of this, okay? Thank you so much, guys. And also, if there's anything you would like me to talk about, please drop into the comment section so I can do my research and talk about it, okay? I'm all here for all you guys, huh? Thank you so much for watching this video. Until I see you again another day, I say bye for now.